What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Clicker Heroes. I am now over my highest zone ever, which is awesome. We're going to go for a slight more push. Probably not going to get all that far with this, but we're going to try to do it. See exactly what we can get to, and I just got to send this one out on... What level is this guy? 4, not too bad. I think we'll... I don't want to do... Yeah, I guess we'll do 4 hours for a guaranteed one. Why not? I was going to do one of the other ones, but this one I sent on like a 15-minute kind of random one. This one was on like a half-hour gold one. I was going to wait to actually push even farther, but I decided, nah, let's just, let's see what we can get with this. Right now I'm gilded into Molach, or Moloch, however you want to pronounce that. So it's probably Moloch. But we're gilded into them. It's going great. I'm not going to quite get the Bomber Max here, which sucks. We do have a request, but I don't know if they're from YouTube, so I'm kind of hanging out. We've had literally like 4 or 5 that have come through, and I haven't denied, but they just kind of canceled them, so they weren't from YouTube. This guy hasn't said that he's from YouTube in the comments, so I'm kind of giving everyone else a chance that I can guarantee is from YouTube to hop in here. So right now, we're just sitting with the normal crew here. We got Toxic. He looks like he's actually been moving a little bit, even though he said he would be real busy. Noblet, I don't think he's gone up highest zone, really, if I'm not mistaken. Robert Wolf's moving along. Dark is moving along a bit. Toftern's moving up there. Wheezy's Rat, I don't think has exceeded the highest zone, and neither has Is This Real Life. But Is This Real Life's doing that testing stuff for us that I explained either last episode or the episode before. He decided he wanted to mess around with some ancient souls and stuff, so he's off doing that on a Transcendence, which I don't think is going to work out the greatest for him. But hey, it's kind of cool to know, and I can't wait to hear back from him. So there's that going on, and then we got good old High, of course, which is from YouTube, actually. I did get some, it's probably gone in the chat now, but I think everyone currently, besides Dark, originally came from YouTube. And I know Dark has gone and watched videos since. I don't know if they still watch them, but they have watched them. So I'd like to go beat 30-50, and then we can ascend, start pushing up again. But it's actually kind of going a little slow. Let's open all these. Decent bit of these, and we can throw these in. Oh, there's the... I thought that one was that one. Did we... What? At that point, I wonder if it's even worth going to this one, or if this is like the... This one I know is the one that makes it to where like you're good to go on Midas, I believe. So, I don't know. We'll see if this really bumps up the damage enough. We might be able to beat it. It's nice when we get these 7-round ones. Pretty awesome. 11% chance. Nah. Figured probably not. I don't want to do any long ones. I was looking for like honestly like a 2-hour quest. We'll go on another like stupid just 5-minute one that, you know, probably will never happen, but you can see we're capping out at our 42 million here, which is awesome. I don't know at what level we start doing that, but we've been doing it for a while, and that is making way more than anything else. And you can see our next one costs about 42 million. Next Ancient Soul. Actually, wait. Yeah, 42 million, sorry. And then I'm ascending for 4,000. Like, I'm curious how much this is going to go up. So we're at 3 right now. We're going to ascend right now and just see what that goes up to. To 5. And very close. Kind of close, actually. That's not that close. To 6 of them. They're getting expensive, so. Generally, I can just click once and get enough to go into... Good old Apprentice, so we don't have to break our idle, because if you click once, it doesn't break idle. Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. I've still been doing the guild into Natalie here, so actually we don't really need the auto clicker early, so we just use it for extra gold. Because we're going to insta-kill for like ever. Especially after I do what I'm about to do here. We should probably grab the last one here. Real quick. And just pop them into here, almost 300, which is sick. We're close to having 30 for this, but I'm going to save up for 50 and stay above 50 again, and then we'll start going for these. Possibly save like 40 for when we ascend, and always maybe pick one of those up. I don't know if it'd be worth. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that, if you think that would be worth doing. I can't get all 200, but I can get most of the upgrades, all the ones that are important at least. And that should insta-kill for a good while. So while that's going, let's let me do my thing here with the ancients. run it through the calculator, get the numbers. It's been keeping me left back with like small amounts sometimes. Right now it's got a lot it's having me hold, so this will be good. Can at least follow everything at once. Of course, I always start off with more just to make sure I have enough in there. It's a lot. We have a shit ton in there. Wow. These upgrades are insane because of how much like I'm getting in comparison to what I've had. Like this is insane. This next one I'm doing. 12,000. It was at 19. Like it's almost, not quite, not really, but it's, I was gonna say almost double. It's not really double, but it's a lot. I mean, it's not minuscule by any means. I mean, even these ones. Actually, let's do him first. This guy's expensive, but we'll do him there. He doesn't pay out the greatest either. It's per auto clicker, so you can add up if you get a ton of auto clickers, but it's still extra gold. I mean, I'm not complaining. These guys get 11,000 into their 18,000, so again, it's a big percentage. And then it literally wants 2 in Kuma, 2 in Fortune, 2 in Dora. One dog hug, I think 1, no, 2, 1, 2. Is that a 2 dog hug? I already forget, yeah. Yeah, it still gives us a bit left. I mean, as long as I've got somewhat left to re-guild and stuff, I'm perfectly happy with it. Pick up my other 100 in there. And again, like I said, right now, we don't really need the auto clicker. I could always drop it in there. It doesn't hurt anything having it. You can see we can already afford Frost Leaf at level 60. So what I could start doing now, actually Frost Leaf's bonuses aren't the greatest. So probably not. I would just say I could always start, instead of doing Natalie here, I could wait and do someone higher up that's got the same bonuses. Does Athena have those nice bonuses? 100, 100, 100, 100, not 150. Still wouldn't be a bad idea. You don't, right? Now you're 4 100s as well. Sure as hell no, this dude doesn't. He's got the bonuses to others. We can always go to him. I know he does. He's got the 150 in there. Oop, no. Oh my god, that would have been so bad. Imagine. I don't know. I'm just not buying all of them. I just was kind of seeing which one I could do next. So I could do all my guilds into him next run. Oh, can you get 2 of that? Oh, there's our 4% chance. That would have been sick. I'll take a 4-hour. I'm not going to dilly-dally with a 30-minute one, so 4-hour, that's not bad for 10% for a level 4. Can't really complain too bad. Can't get that. But the clan raids are basically giving us nothing in comparison to what we're getting. I just got to basically do more runs to really make this better. Follow the upgrades, and that's gonna insta kill forever. And you can see how quickly here it starts going up when we get our next guy. What's our percent? 25% we're above. Again, I think we were at 28 before, but we had better relics. It kills it so fast. 58,000. That's not bad. I'm just curious when that 46 million is gonna kick in. It's gonna be pretty hard to tell, but obviously not this early. It'll probably be closer to like 2,000, 2,400. I'm just taking a wild guess, but our 2-day quest dude is chugging along, and I'm so proud of him. I'm gonna do another video later on when he's done or dies or whatever, but I'll be recording another one today because I did fall behind a bit this weekend on the recordings, so I will be doing this, which will be interesting enough to see kind of if he completes it or not. I mean, that's a lot of rubies, and that's 2 levels. He'd be 15. That'd be ridiculous. I wonder what his percent on like short ruby quests would be, because that's what we'd be best aiming for, is the short ones that are less risky and may only pay out like 1 ruby for like doing like a 10-minute quest, but like technically that's a better ratio to begin with and like a lot less risk. I don't want to lose him. It's so important. Level 13. We'll jump all the way to 15. It's a 2-day quest, so We do have this one coming along great, though. It's level 6. These other guys, I think we are both level 4, and that's our newest one, Walter, the noob. Just a common, sadly, but he's got recruitment speed, so if someone else dies, he will be our man to get out there and recruit slightly faster, I guess. Doesn't really save much time, and half the time I can't get on when it's going to be done, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. This one, I really don't need the extra gold, and we're better off just dropping this on. I've got all the upgrades I needed, so drop that on. That kind of takes care of the rest of the game for me. It just kind of flies through, which is, again, it's awesome. We did do the boss yesterday. It was 46. Can't attack for another 4 hours, but once again, High came in and smashed it. Weasel Rat looks like he did some decent damage. I probably moved the bar, but nothing to an extent. I didn't actually remember how much health I had, and I don't even think I attacked it. Yeah, so I didn't get an actual chance to attack it yesterday. So that kind of sucks, but I still got the souls from it, so you don't have to attack anymore to get souls. You get more if you attack, so it is still worth attacking. You can see my damage there is pretty bad. Mortal damage isn't bad, though. I feel like it's not too bad. It's going up a ton. I mean, if we take a look at this, I mean, you can really see. I was on that one for a while, because, again, I really didn't get a chance to play, so. But you can see how much we're making, and I'm curious how significant this run's gonna be. If we're gonna get much farther, if we're kind of dying out on our length of the runs, or what. I'm very excited. This is definitely awesome. See how long we've been on this Transcendence. Gonna be a long one, I'm sure. More than 20 Ascensions for sure. I mean, to get this up over 10 and bare minimal before it's worth doing again, I mean, it's rough, and I always like to push it a little longer sometimes. I mean, it depends on how busy things are looking for me. But this thing pushes over level 6,000 before I need to worry about replacing it, so it's pretty awesome. It's really relaxing. And what we can do actually right now is if we energize this into Dark Ritual, we'll lose a little bit of gold input and DPS, but DPS doesn't matter to us. We're absolutely demolishing these things, so then I could even always run a reload, so I can do it later if I wanted. But it's definitely nice. I really do want one of these, and I don't know if I probably should save until all these 50 first, just so I can do one of these when I need to. I'm curious if these count towards your Transcendent souls too. I mean, that's a lot. That's basically what I just ascended. That's awesome. That's a shit ton. I do want the random relics though, or sorry, not the random guilds, because I'll get them early. Here's gilded, blah blah blah. Yeah, they stay. It says something about how these work. It did say how they work. I know you get them slowly back. If we were to, for example, transcend, we wouldn't start with those guilds because you'd be a little broken if you have to keep your guilds even. But we'd have the guilds come back to us at think level 100, one comes back, and I don't know if it's every 10 levels that comes back, so basically I'd be getting 2 till I get them all back, which is insane still. Nonetheless, that's a lot of extra damage. Again, each one of them is doing an extra 64,000 damage right now with the level of this, which is insane. The thing that we have, this level is so high. I do want to get admin up, obviously, because more of them, the better. Definitely sucks having a small amount of them, but we already have over 1 million, which is crazy. Yeah, see, this is one of the 1,000 million though, so that it is gonna start getting expensive to get our ancient souls, which does suck. I feel like getting more of these would be so efficient, but again, I'm just trying to stick to the spreadsheet, go with what it says, try to get the max efficiency out of it. I get the whole math and the way the graph works and stuff on it, but I just feel like that would be so nice. Things would be cheap, but you wouldn't get as many ancient souls, or sorry, hero souls, so it wouldn't really make a difference. So I get it, but can't wait till we start doing board, which I know isn't for a while, but at this point in the game though, board would be helping us over Ponyboy, because Ponyboy's doing nothing. But I think the issue is getting to the stage without, because all these early ones cost nothing, so it would take forever to get to the point where we're at, to where board would be more efficient. And he can't obviously respec in the middle of a transcendence, so. Because right now, Borb would be, like, if this number was higher, that's how we'd be making more. Because we're already capping that number. So I'm surprised it doesn't, like, want, like, 1 or even 2 in there. I don't know, 10%. Yes, I mean, it adds up, but. Hey, I'm just going with what the spreadsheet says right now. Until I get some other kind of evidence of what else works. I mean, the spreadsheet's got math that goes along with it, and it does make sense, so. What are going into Dread Knight would be, I mean. Dread Knight's got all the, we never guild him in. Maybe we'll have to try it one time, just for ha-has. Our early guild, obviously. Until we re-guild. It didn't take all that long to get to. Just kind of go with him. We'll go on to, what's his face next, though? Here, the Mazu. Maze, I don't know how you pronounce that. But we're going to him. Instead of doing, Natalie here. Doesn't really make a difference. Like, we're just picking. I could literally do Tree Beast if I wanted. I'm just picking someone to get to the point where I can get one of the high levels down at the bottom to 1500 and go on. I think last time I still had to start on CAD, but I quickly moved to Alabaster, quickly moved through that to here, and then it started slowing down a bit. I'm hoping I can go straight into Alabaster or possibly straight into here, but we'll see. I could always start like doing Atlas as my transition guild too, which wouldn't be bad. Like. Make him the one I just kind of max out at. But whenever we ever level Dread Knights, I feel like we should show him some love. Give him a chance next Ascension. Who knows? Or sorry, not Ascension. Within a couple Ascensions. I do want to try this one just to see kind of what level it gets to. I find that interesting to see what level it gets to by the time it falls off. And again, Natalie fell off above 6,000. I forget the exact number, but it was up there. I am really feeling the random guilds, and to be completely honest, if our boy, our girl Judith here, beats this quest, that's basically this to an extent, I will pick this up. We'll get it to 3 random guilds, most likely. Maybe I'll wait till I'm looking to transcend again, or yeah, transcend and then pick it up, see how many I can get. I don't really see a necessary need to get these, and they're getting to the point where they're kind of inefficient because it costs so much. They let it go up by 50 every time I get it. It kind of stinks. There's the gold quest. We should probably hold on to it. I thought it was only a 30-minute one. Yeah, I think I'm just going to send him out again. Keep his levels going. It's going to take so long before I can use that gold. Again, I was planning on waiting to do this video and pushing a little farther with that gold too. That's the original plan, so now that we're not doing that, it just makes more sense. But even with this, you can see the efficiency of the shorter quests are way better than the long quests. They're both level 4. Neither of them boost hero souls. This is a 4-hour quest for 10%, and this is a 30-minute for 3%. So if you could get the amount, if you could just do a bunch of 30-minute quests, you'd get way more percent quick ascensions, which again is nice. It definitely is very nice. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to wrap this up here. Next video, like I said, will be later on today, and I'll try to do higher level zones. Can't promise it, but I'm going to try to aim to time it to where I'll be doing it. It might even be the same run still, so I mean, what run are we on right now? 14. Yeah, it might even be the same run, so we'll find out depending on when I do it. I don't know how long I'll actually be able to play. Again, I'm still waiting for some people to come in. If this dude ends up commenting saying, hey, you know, I'm just being on night, and I requested the clan. He's been in here for a little while, so he might be, but again, if he doesn't say anything, I'm really trying to hold out to let one of you guys in. I know there's a couple of you guys requesting in comments, but you're not leaving your names and you're not actually sending a request to the clan. You got to do both of those so I know it's from YouTube. Like, we've been getting so many people requests, so I just haven't been accepting. I haven't been denying, but I haven't been accepting people, and then they kind of go the other way, which makes me think they're not, you know, from YouTube, because they would probably say something. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys later. Peace.